Today is all about eating at as many hawker centers as we possibly can.
Singapore is multicultural, so we're going to eat Indian food, we're gonna eat Chinese food, and also see what else we can get.
Oh, I'm so hungry, I cannot wait for this. Our first stop is going to be Indian.
We're taking the MRT, the local train, to get to Little India.
We're going to the Tekka Center.
In Singapore, a hawker center is an inexpensive way to get a meal. It is very busy in all of the hawker centers we've experienced so far, so we need to find a table and find somewhere to eat.
We found a table, now Jacob is gonna go get us some food while I save the table.
I'll have to find some curry and some naan. It was a little overwhelming to me to try to figure out the proper stall to go to. I just went with one that definitely had naan. We splurged a little bit and got the cheese naan. That was only like $2, I think, Singapore. And then this chicken curry was $4. So in total, we paid less than $5 for one meal. We'll see how it tastes.
I am so excited for this naan right now. It looks so good. Here we go. Oh, cheesy naan. Oh, it's so good. There's so many flavors going on. It's so beautiful.
Okay, they were making it completely fresh over there. Let's see how it tastes. They were a little confused when I said I wanted curry because it just wasn't on their menu, but I think we got what we wanted. Ooh, okay, the cheese naan, amazing. But then there's so many different spices and flavors in this curry. Oh, I mean, that's the best part, right? Dipping your bread in the sauce. It's a little bit spicy, but not that much. They also gave us this chili sauce right here. They asked if I wanted some sauce. I didn't know what it was. And then they said chilies. And I was like, oh, yes.
Should I try it?
It's probably gonna be spicy.
Oh, it kind of tastes like green salsa. It's really good. I really like it.
We do have this chicken on the bone right here. We just got a spoon. So do you just pick it up and eat it?
I guess so.
I'm eating this chicken so fast. It is really tender. I mean, you just soak it up in this delicious sauce, which we are assuming is curry for $4. It's really good. And we've already finished our naan, and so we're gonna have to get more. I got a plain naan and a garlic naan.
They look good. This is massive. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
OMG. This garlic one looks so good. I thought it would be hard to beat the cheese naan, but let's see. Oh, that might beat the cheese one. Oh, I don't know, they're both so good.
One of the big reasons we're loving hawker centers so far in Singapore, you just have so many options around you. We of course had to come to Little India for a hawker center experience because the Indian population in Singapore makes up a large portion of all people here. So we definitely wanted to try something out, and we're having a great experience so far. After this one, we are gonna make our way to at least 2 more to get the whole experience. Our hands got a little messy while we were eating, and so it's really nice to just have a sink right there out in the open.
This is a problem.
It's almost like they knew that it was gonna rain and they built these. So are we going to our hotel to get the umbrella, or are we going to the next hawker center?
I don't even know if the umbrella would help at this point. This is so much rain.
We're here at Little India. We're not getting the umbrella, and we're going to Stevens. We got off the train too early. Now we gotta wait for the next one.
Okay, my final thoughts on that last hawker center was the food was so delicious. I think if you got cheesy naan and garlic naan, I think they make cheesy garlic naan. I think that would be perfect because they were both so delicious. The curry had so many good flavors. It was so good. I'm so happy that was our first meal. The hawker center was pretty nice. It was a little bit dirtier than the first one we went to in the last video, and there was lots of birds, which I'm not gonna lie, birds are like my worst enemy. I hate birds so much, and there was a lot of birds in there. So that was like my only thing that I was like, oh, not a fan of the birds, but there's birds everywhere, there's food, so it's not really that big of a deal.
The total cost of that meal for 2 people, we're not completely full, but it was $9.50 Singapore dollars, so in the United States, that's around like 6 or 7. I say it's a pretty good deal, especially in an expensive city like Singapore. Attempt number 2. We're at the correct one now. Made it to Botanic Gardens. We're gonna exit on A, go across the canal, and go to Adam Food Center. We've seen this free Wi-Fi in every station we've been in. That's really convenient.
Well, we were kind of hoping that maybe the rain would have stopped while we were taking the MRT because we have to walk like 5 minutes to the next hawker center, but it is still raining a lot.
We're getting a little wet, but I think we're going the right way. We're passing by the canal right now, which means we're headed in the correct direction. You think there's any covering over there once we get down the stairs?
I think there is, actually. I think I see it.
Oh, nice.
Singapore really knew what they were doing.
Yes, they did. Oh no, we have to cross the street.
Ah, I'm gonna get so wet.
Oh, there's covering. Kind of, I'm still getting soaked. Okay.
It's so convenient that they have these things all over. It's so nice. The hawker center is right there, so there's just this little part that's not covered, so I'm gonna run.
Don't slip. And now I gotta put the camera away so it doesn't get wet. It's safe.
And we made it to the hawker center. This one looks pretty cool. A lot smaller, but really cute.
It looks like, yeah, it's a little bit smaller than the other one. It might just be one single circle, which is still fine. There's maybe like 30 different places you can get food. What are you ordering?
I got a watermelon and soursop juice shake. I've never done this before. Oh, it's so interesting.
They got some nice mutton brain there. Pretty affordable prices. We're getting the roasted duck noodle right there. Is getting a medium one for $5.
Oh, that looks good.
So we got our chopsticks. They also had forks there too. I honestly didn't know it would come in a soup. It was like, maybe it's a plate, but yes, we're getting a soup, which is fine.
I stopped my review of this earlier because a bunch of people were staring at me, but okay, I could definitely taste the watermelon. That's like the main flavor. I don't exactly know what soursop is. I've never had it before. I'm guessing it's some kind of fruit. It kind of tastes like watermelon lime or like watermelon like sour apple. Yeah, maybe like watermelon sour apple. It's a very interesting combo, but it's super refreshing, and I definitely am glad we got this. This cost $3.50 and this cost $5, so we spent $8.50 total here. I really like this Adams Center because it's like a lot smaller and like just like kind of open to the outdoors, and it's raining and it's just really fun.
Okay, it's time to try the duck. Really tender. That is so good. Wow, and there's so much in here too. For only 5 Singapore dollars, so like, what was that, 4 US dollars? There's a ton of duck in here, a lot of noodles. I'm a big fan of this one.
This is my second attempt at chopsticks. These ones are a lot slippier than the wooden ones we used last time.
Nice job.
The noodles are so thick. They're like really thick and tender and really good. The broth kind of tastes like beef broth. It's not too salty, it's not spicy at all, but it is really good.
We finished the whole thing, all the noodles and duck. We just left the broth. I just love that the duck was just so tender. It's one of the best duck I've had for $5. That's so crazy. But we still have the best stop on this hawker center tour to go.
I really liked this hawker center because it was small, not so crowded. There wasn't tons of smells hitting you in the face. It was very clean and calm and relaxed, and there's not too many birds, which is always a plus in my book. But now we are gonna try to get to the hawker center that has the Michelin star food stand. They also have trays for your halal food and then trays for the non-halal food.
I just love how well the entire city of Singapore is laid out. It looks like they did it on purpose to have these big hubs where people can come together and eat food right next to the train stations. It just makes so much sense to plan a city like this. This is so cool. The World Heritage Site. I think we can just walk right in.
We really need to walk off some of the food that we just ate so that we're hungry for the next place.
Okay, we're right here by the train station. We just walked over from here and it's gigantic. Look how far you can walk.
It's huge. I really wanted to go to a lake. Oh, we could go to Eco Lake.
We could.
But also rainforest sounds cool.
Hey, there's the Eco Lake. It is so green over here.
Well, this might not have been our best idea.
The rain started picking up a lot since we entered, so we're going back to the train now.
Yeah, we're really wet.
hiding our main camera in here. And we made it back.
The botanical gardens looked absolutely beautiful, and we definitely would have walked around a lot more had it not been raining, or if we would have brought our umbrella. So maybe we'll have to check that out some other time. But if you're here in Singapore, it looks pretty cool, so you should definitely go there.
The plan after the second food center was to go to the Botanic Gardens. It was a whole plan in my head. We just weren't expecting it to rain, but oh well, it looked really amazing. Now we're going to Chinatown. It's really nice that they have this fare chart here, so anywhere you want to go, it tells you the price. So we're doing the downtown line and we are going to Chinatown. So it's only gonna be $1.38 in Singapore for each person. We had to get cash because the other hawker center, the one we just went to, I don't think any of them accepted cards like the first one in Little India did. And I really like the money in Singapore. It's so like light and you can see through it sometimes. It's just so fun going to a new place and like learning all the different things there is to know. This is a popular stop. Looks like we're in Chinatown. And it's gonna rain on us again.
We literally just stumbled upon the Michelin star one.
Jenny thinks we just stumbled upon it, but I used my navigation skills to get us here properly. This is what we wanted to go to. We got 3 items, a fried dumpling in hot and spicy sauce. Jenny loves dumplings. And we got the Michelin dish, which is the soya sauce chicken rice. I'm not that hungry just because of how much I've eaten today, but Jenny hasn't eaten that much. I've had most of the dishes, and so now Jenny gets to have all her dumplings that she wants, and we get to have the Michelin star dish.
I am so excited. I love dumplings so much. I could just eat them all day. I don't even really need the chicken and rice. I just want the dumplings.
For being a Michelin star restaurant, it's not too expensive. It was $16.80.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this.
Go. Wow. And they had some chili sauce, so I got 3 of them.
Oh, that looks good. I don't know what's in these dumplings, but I'm really excited to try them. So good. I think it's like pork. Like think pork and then it's fried. And this spicy chili sauce is so good. Not too spicy, just the way we like it. Although it could be a little bit spicier because we do like spicy stuff.
Here is the famous chicken here, the one that got them the Michelin star. The skin of it is like very moist. There's just like, I don't know, like the chicken we had earlier today, like that was really good, but there's just something about this one that might just be a little bit better.
I am just absolutely devouring these dumplings. They are so delicious. I think I like these like wet ones better than the fried ones just because it has like sauce.
I haven't even had one yet.
Yeah, you're not getting any.
What? While we were in the restaurant, we learned a lot more about what it meant to be a Michelin star restaurant. They did have a stall. I think the stall might still be around here, but right there, it's inside the restaurant. And so like they got the star and then it became like really, really popular. And then they started expanding all around the world.
That was so delicious. All of the food that we've had today has been incredible. My favorite so far has been the cheesy naan dipped in the curry, and then I think the dumplings in there. The chicken was also very, very good. And now we are off to find some sweet treats.
Everything we've eaten today, I have not been disappointed in one bit. We're looking for Chinatown fried dough stick. No.
I really wanted that. This hawker center literally just goes on and on and on. I cannot find the end. There's just twists and turns and more stalls. It is crazy. Unfortunately, the one stall that we wanted to go to is closed.
We're really looking forward to it because we had these like Chinese fried donuts in Thailand, and we had comments on our videos saying like, if you liked this one, you should actually get a Chinese fried donut. And so we were trying to, but it's closed. So maybe we'll find another stall that has them. Well, at least we found this. It's the place we just ate at. It's their stall that is closed, and it's a lot cheaper than the price we paid.
We looked around the hawker center for a while trying to find some desserts, but there really wasn't any, so we ended up walking on the streets a little and going to Nam's Gelateria, and they had very interesting flavors. They had like blue cheese and walnut, and I ended up getting strawberry with balsamic vinaigrette. It is very good. I'm not quite sure if I can taste the balsamic vinaigrette while it's smoking.
Oh, I can. I could taste it.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't really like it that much.
Oh.
That's why I got cookies and cream.
But also, I tried the whiskey and bacon one, and there was like a legit giant piece of bacon. It was so crazy.
Of course, we didn't explore everything we wanted to, but you only have so much daylight and so much room in your stomach. So thanks for watching. We'll continue to make more Singapore videos.